that I'll never have to say. It's just an illusion. Follow your emotions everywhere. Is it spilling magic in the air? Never let your feelings get you down. Open up your eyes and look around. It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. And all this confusion. It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. And all this confusion. It's just an illusion. Could it be a picture in my mind? Never sure exactly what I'll find. Only in my dreams I'll be on. Here for just a moment, then you're gone. It's just an illusion.
All right, forget about that. Forget about that. We're going over the bridge. We're going right over the bridge. I want you to feel good. I want you to start it off right. Let's go out to New York. New York. Lots happening this weekend in New York City. Everybody, settle in. Grab that coffee. Here we go. Let's feel good. Let's start it off right. All right, baby.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York.
Good morning, everybody. Wow. We got a best crew around. Let's go. Fill it up. Come on.
And find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna make
Come on,
a
baby, put us right in.
new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you.
All right, it's almost showtime, guys.
New York, New York, New York.
4 minutes until showtime. Ma Brad Hunter, I'm sorry I missed you yesterday. You came in as I was hitting exit. So it's great to see you this morning, Ma Brad Hunter. Joey Calabro's back, Delilah, and all the usual suspects. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes until showtime. Let me go get this coffee ready to go. Listen to the Morning Brew with Tommy Stigs, and we will get this show started. We're talking John Denver today. I don't know what the story is about, and I don't know who requested him. John Denver up next, guys. Settle in, relax, chill and chat, and I'll be right back.
Same old stool, same old chrome and chatter. Code on the hook like it doesn't even matter. Door swings wide and the night just steps aside when that first cup smiles at me. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the troubles come in small and the dreams pour out in big. Sugar on the counter, laughs floating over the rugged. Life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug. Frank on the box, humming low in the corner. Steam writes my name on the glass by the order. Jokes with the boss about yesterday's close call. He says, kid, you made it, you're here, that's all. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the worries shrink to crumbs on the plate beside the figs. Stories in the sunlight, stirring slow with every shrug.
What's your problem?
Yeah. Life feels large and lovely
From a little
porcelain mug.
Oh, you're a liar.
Out on the avenue,
Liar.
they chase their noon. I got time on a spoon and a second cup too. Oh yeah, if the world goes fast, let it pass, let it spin. I'll be right here where my day begins. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the city takes a breath and the heart learns gentle gigs, quiet conversation and a wink, a nod, a shrug. Yeah, life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug.
The best crew on social media is right here. You guys are just absolutely incredible. Let's get this show started today. Let me get into this. Let me put a little John Denver back up. I'm feeling great today. I hope that you guys are feeling as good as I am. All right, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever you want to call it, I'm feeling it all. And that's how That's how you're supposed to start the day, in a positive way. There is no other way to start the day than in a positive way. What a great day yesterday. What a good show last night with George, my man George. I had a great time with George last night. Just a chill vibe, talking guy talk. It's just this stuff. Yes. Delilah, Brad Hunter, you're a troublemaker. You should burn. You know what, you. So anyway, salute to all of you guys for coming in. Don Mikio, it's always great to see you. Stoney, Tony, Stephen Morinello. Hold on, let me sip this, please. Let me sip this for a minute. Did we get a 25 yet in here or what? Where is CG2, the numbers counter? Where are you? Pete Rizlo, did you see that comment that woman said to me yesterday in the Belleville channel? Did you see her? She's lucky they don't find her and lynch her. Oh, my God. Questioning me about Belleville. What? Okay, listen. We got a 25 piece. We're good. Stephen Morinello, thank you for the cash app this morning. I mean, you guys have been incredible. I am only 100. Now, the donations come in slow and steady. And you see, I don't ask anything. I don't put it up there. We are only $155 away from paying all the show costs for the year. That's Cash App. Everything's paid through Cash App. That's the only way I can do it. We are only $155 away from covering all the costs for the year. Once those costs are covered, that is when I will say to myself, self, now you can use the Cash App to enjoy something, a drink, a coffee, a beer, a night out. But I always have to cover the show costs before I buy anything for myself. It's with Cash App is what I'm talking about. So thank you, guys. We are getting there slow and steady with the numbers, with the growing, with everything. $155 away in the Cash App from covering all the year's costs. That's all this shit that I have. So thank you. I want to thank you guys. Okay? I love it. I'm happy about it. And it's just been great. I'm not here for a profit, so to speak. But I like to have a beer on the crew. At times it's nice. You know, there's times before that I met all the costs and I said to my friend, let's go have a drink. It's on them. They're buying us this drink. And then we have salute to my YouTube crew. We're the best. So I just wanted to open that. Stephen Marinello, thank you for the Cash App this morning. Do appreciate that. There's no crew like this anywhere in social media. George's show last night, I had such a great time chilling with George last night. I don't know if you guys listen to my son, listen to me son, or however he calls it. But I had a great time with it. Yeah. Yes. All right. All right. So here we go. We got Patty Daly. The dog is attached. What a beautiful thing. As you guys know, Luca died on the 14th, 2 years ago, I believe. Right now, today is when I called the vet and said, it's time. Two years ago today, I believe it was 2 years ago today. The 12th is when I called the vet and said, we are there. It's time for Luca to transition. And the lady said, you know, that is interesting. That's very honorable of you. That you recognize. Some people are selfish. What do we got here? No, Bambi, thank you so much, Bambi. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much, Bambi. So yeah, so we're going on 2 years ago today. I know. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Don Mick, thank you. Enjoy a nice cigar. Yes, I had a nice cigar conversation last night. So anyway, today, 2 years ago, was when I made the call. Oh my God. And I said, you can't come now? He's done. I have all the love. All the love is already in my heart. All the love is already in my soul. I'm ready. You can't come today? She says, no, I can't. If something clears up tomorrow, If somebody makes a decision to change their mind, you're on the top of the list, sir. But as of now, it's the 14th. So, Patty, I love it. I love it, Patty. You were here with me. A lot of you guys were here with me with the transition of Luca to the Rainbows. And now Patty's starting a new start. And you know, I got little Nico. Me and my girl have little Nico. He's our little doggy. His surgery, we thought it was a tumor. It ended up just being, so Nico had surgery 2 weeks ago. Today he goes to the vet and take out the stitches. There's nothing like dogs, guys. So Patty, I'm happy that you're enjoying this moment. Gerard Sorcelli, hello. Tony's right there. Bambi is the best, dropping some bombs today. That's the worst. Well, I know. What are you gonna do? Yes, of course you saw that show. Good morning, CG2. I was just looking for you. Delilah sending out some love to Luca Stigs. Yes. Nothing harder. Luca was the best. He got us through so much. Oh, he got me through things, my kids through things. Sorcelli, good morning from Pete Rizzolo. Don McHugh, is Patty Daly all good? Haven't seen her for a while. Patty Daly's right here, Don McHugh. Yeah, she was busy. She got a new puppy. She's good. You're talking about Patty Daly? Patty Daly's right here. Don McHugh, yes. See how nice that is? You see how nice that is right there? That's what we are about over here. I haven't seen her in a while. Is she okay? This is what we do here, guys. This is what the social club is. You understand? Because I'm going to tell you the truth. When a true social club opens, when we open the doors in the morning, we look to see who's coming through. We know at 9 o'clock, Uncle Fuzzy's walking through the door. We know at 10 o'clock, Alfred is coming through the door. We know at 11 o'clock, Baba's coming through the door. We know at noon, Big John is coming because it's noon, and he just got 3 loaves of bread from Calandras. He brings one to the guy across the street. He brings one to our club, the Roseville AC, and he brings one to his Gumad over there on Cuzo Street. That's 12 o'clock for Big John religiously every day when we opened up the social club doors. And then everybody came around to play poker and craps and your sister's ass and this and that. Yeah. So that's what the social club is. So Don McHugh just did exactly what a social club does. We opened the door and he's looking for Patty Daly. It's unbelievable. You could set your clock to these guys. Fuzzy was walking in at 9 o'clock. Alfred was walking in at 10. Baba's walking in at 11. Big John's walking in at 12. The finish line opens the door 11:30. Big John bringing the bread to Cuzo Street for his Gumada. I mean, come on now. What? You could set your clock to these guys. If you wanted to clip them, you know right where everybody was. Is Arlene Morlino here today? You had a garage on 10 Cuzo. What a great street Cuzo Street was. Only in Belleville you're going to get a name street called Cuzzo. You could call it Cuzo, Cuzzo, whatever you want to call. Only in Belleville, New Jersey, off Newark Avenue, can you go to Cuzzo Street and then go over to Fast Freddy's and get a Sergio Tacchini sweatsuit. I mean, come on now. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You go to Cuzo Street, and then you go see Hot Freddy, whatever his name was, selling the swag on Newark Avenue. Whoever his name was, I forget. The feds have John bringing the bread on tape right into our club, right? Yeah, they have him bringing the bread to our club or to the finish line. I don't remember. Gerard Sorcelli, do you remember the video? Where's he bringing the bread, Big John? It was Fast Freddy. Crazy guy. Oh, my God. He had everything from Cavaricci's to Chams the Baron, because I wore Chams the Baron shirts. I don't know if you guys know what that means. The Chams the Baron. A Chams man makes the fantasy real. And yes, it was the finish line, right, Sorcelli? Or was he bringing the bread to us? I don't remember. Patty, I don't know. No, he was bringing it to our club. He was bringing it across the street, right? To the athletic club. Good morning, Cheech. I love this crew. You guys are absolutely amazing. Showing up every day just to do nothing at all. Zero. Nothing at all. Chams from Eastern Sales. Remember Casper, our man Casper, working with Michael? Casper was the best guy around. What are you talking about, Casper? Casper, it's Tommy Stigs. Save me that white and black Chams the Baron shirt. What size you need, Stigs? Well, I'm juiced up this week. Let's go with a large. I'm juiced up this week. I'm going heavy on the juice this week. Summer's coming. I got to be jacked up for temptation. So put me in for a large. I'm coming in about 164 pounds. Maybe put another sawbuck, 10 pounds on. So Casper or Michael, please save me a black and white Chams the Baron shirt for the weekend. And that's what he would do. We'll miss Casper. God bless his soul. You remember Casper, right? Black kid. Swag everywhere. What are you talking about? We had swag stores. Hello, Brooklyn. Casper. You went to his wake? You went to his wake. Wow. Casper, right? We had swag everywhere. Vic and Kathy's basement, Hot Freddy's on Newark Avenue, and Eastern Sales on Center Street. Swag everywhere. Stolen Without a Gun. The Trunk Boutique. And then if you wanted the cologne, you came to my car. Came to the 81 Eldorado, and I got you your car. So you got Chams the Baron making the fantasy real. You got my car for Dracar, Nior, and maybe some unstamped Marlboro Reds. I mean, what we did went on around here. It's unbelievable what went on around here. It just comes natural. You go to Vic and Kathy's in the basement, you think you're shopping. Brooklyn. We went into this house. It was a basement. It looked like Macy's. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, Vic and Kathy was a store, but it was a house on Lake Street in Newark, New Jersey. You thought it was Macy's every Saturday. Ma, Tommy, take me over to Vic and Kathy's. I need a new bag. Ma, Tommy, take me over here. What? Everything. Oh, wow. Yes. The Carisi and, of course, Schwank Men's Shop. Schwank next to Capri Bakery. Schwank Men's Shop. Forget it, man. It was crazy. It was a glorious time around here. The velour dress was half price. The book I can write, forget about it. I'm not writing it, though. Fun stuff, all positive. Nothing negative here. No implications. No embellishments. Just Swank was the best. Swank was the best. Now, I misspoke a couple of 3 months ago where I said my father would buy a new shirt every Saturday. ALV checked me on that, and he was right. I just remember going in there frequently with my dad to buy his clothes from Swank Men's Shop because my dad and my mom went out every Saturday night to Little Italy or wherever they went with my aunt. And my parents got dressed beautifully every Saturday night, and they went out. But I mean, AOV, of course, he couldn't have bought a shirt every Saturday. But quite often, AOV was right. He was right. How can my father buy a shirt every Saturday? Well, listen, when you're right, you're right. I misspoke. I just, you get caught in the moment. I just remember clearly going into Swank with my pop and getting his shirts because he dressed impeccable. Sharp dresser. My father was a really good dresser. My parents went out every Saturday night dancing as well. My mother used to wear long gowns. I mean, same with my mother. You guys know what my mother looked like. So, you guys know what my mother looked like. You don't remember saying that? You did. Well, I remember. I miss all the stories growing up in Morgan Park, Chicago. So you had all the same type of things over there, huh, Gerard? Or, yeah. Shout out to my pal ALV taking care of the random animals out there in his garden. Yes, sure he does. See that? 30 people. We're not even getting into the topic yet. But John Denver is, we got an interesting little story. Stigs, how are you calling your story interesting? No, I'm not that ignorant. Somebody requested John Denver, and I'm doing it. So, oh, God, yeah, hairspray and cigarettes. My father smoked Pall Mall. My mother smoked Winston Reds. Wait, yeah, my father smoked Pall Mall, and my mother smoked Winston Reds. They would get dressed up. Music was on, Frankie Valli, Frank Sinatra, whatever. My father would gas up the car, right? Get the car washed. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what life was. There you go. There's the numbers girl right there. Hello, Zelda. I pissed a dude off. I call in Chicago. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Did you really? Bambi, where's the cannolis? You didn't talk about setting up the bar. Delilah, Bambi's slipping on her job. We're going to give her a pay cut. We're going to give her a pay cut. This is your first warning, you. My wife and I go, oh, yeah, I go out every, same here. No, me too. I go out every Saturday night. You got to give the woman a break, man. You got to give the woman a break. Always somebody from the neighborhood or a family member. See, they would either bring us either to Bradley Court or the village where my nana lived in the village, or Bradley Court to my grandma's house, apartment in the projects, or one of the neighborhood guys, gals would come and watch it. Usually Vinny, who lived behind us, Joanne, who lived behind us, always neighborhood people, always neighborhood people. Or we would go to Bettina's on 9th Street. My mother would take us to Bettina's on North 9th Street. That's when we would get Dickie D. So sometimes my father would go out. They would take me over to 9th Street. And I would stay on 9th Street. And then we would get Dickie D's. That's when we got Dickie D's. Listen, I won't change my upbringing for the world. Listen, there was a load of dysfunction later on. What are you going to do? But until the dysfunction came in, even when the dysfunction rolled in, still, I wouldn't change it for the world. Okay, Bambi set it up. All right, good. I wouldn't change it for the world. You always walk, no car needed. Well, we kind of needed a car because my one grandma lived in Bradley Court, which was on the other side of Newark. My nana lived right there. Of course, we grew up in the same ways. Patty, you're like my sister. What are you talking about? You're like a big sister. Everything I talk about, you know. Everything you talk about, I know. It's just what it is. We grew up in the best neighborhoods. I mean, Pete. And my mother would say, Tommy, where do you want to go tonight? You want to go to your godmother's house, Geraldine and Anthony? You want to go to 9th Street? You guys can get Dickie D's. You want to go to Nana's? We'll go to Stephen Crane Village. You want to go to Grandma's? We'll take you over to Bradley Court. Where do you want to go? Me and your dad are going to Little Italy tonight with your aunt and uncle, and we're going to be out maybe late. Cha-Cha's or whatever these places were my parents went. I have no idea where they went. I have no idea where they hung out in Little Italy. My father was a South Orange Avenue guy, so I don't know what crews he hung out with. He was from South Orange Avenue. That's a different part of Newark. So all were tight knit. I miss to this day. Yes. I don't know. I don't know what guys my father hung out with. I don't know who the South Orange Avenue crews were. I have no idea. Because my mother was a North Newark girl, and my father was over there that side by Grunning's Ice Cream. Grunning's, if anybody remembers this name of this place called Grunning's. Crime free. Well, we thought it was crime. I guess, yeah. They graduated with they went to school with the Campese. So I guess, Pete, my father was a South Orange Avenue guy. He was a Teamster. And I guess probably, yeah, I would say, yeah, probably with the older Campeses, yeah. I would say, I didn't know, I didn't know. So I never knew my godfather, unfortunately. My godfather was one of my father's friends. I don't remember my godfather, John. I don't know my godfather. He got killed. So I have no idea. I never met my godfather in the years that I will remember. I think he got killed when I was like a baby. So I never met my godfather. He got killed. So that was my father's best friend. So these are the things that happen, guys. What are you going to do? That's unfortunate. I never got to know my godfather. He got killed. Probably in 70 something. If I was born in 69, they baptized me the day they landed on the moon. And I never knew my godfather. They never even told me the stories. They never even mentioned him. It's interesting. They never even talk about my godfather. Nobody in my family. Now I got to start doing some picking around. Do I go into that chapter now? He got killed. I don't know, Gerard. Do I go in? Patty, do I go into that chapter now? Do I add this now to my life? My godmother is absolutely incredible. She's in my life today. She lives 2 blocks over. My godmother has been nothing but the best. My godmother is the one that lost my cousin Gina at 18. My cousin Gina that passed away. Yeah, Delilah, I mean, they're impactful in your life unless they get killed. What the fuck? They're supposed to be there. Unless they get killed, they're supposed to make a good year. So do I dig into that story now? You really think so? You know the investigative work I got to do in my family. I got to call my aunts. I got to call. Some of them are half do not. I got to just. It's a big job for me to get to the bottom of where happened to my godfather. Patty, I don't know. It's just my confirmation godmother's still around at 94. Wow. My godfather was shot when I was in high school, but he survived. Beautiful. So that's. Do I really need a topic, guys? Let's see where we're at. All right, so we are. Let's do a number check right here. We are now $145 away on the Cash App from our yearly goal. Okay, and then I had CG2. The numbers girl came in. Let me check. We are at 6822. 73 new subscribers in the last 28 days. Thank you. Whoever's been coming around and however you've been finding this, however you've been finding the social club. Thank you. 73 in the last 28 days. I think 7,000 is a reasonable. I don't know the time frame. We're at 6822. I think 7,000 is a nice reasonable number to not work towards, because we don't put work in, just to make it feel like, hey, we're doing it. So 73 in 28 days. So I'm gonna figure another 3 or so months we should be at 7,000. Just if we keep this going the way we're going. We don't need to research how to make it work and this and that. You can search how to do this. How do I get more? No. I'm going to do this. And if it happens, guess what, CG2? It happens. What do I care? What do I care? It just happens. We just do it. We talk. And I'm not changing for nobody, for anything. Nothing. No hate, all love. All positive, nothing negative. When I have a down day, you're going to know I have a down day. When I have a great day, you're going to know I have a great day. Yesterday was a great day. This is probably right, but I won't change. You know what? If I didn't copyright and ruin all my shows, Osada, you are 100% correct. So you don't say 110% because there's no such thing. It's 100%. That's where you stop. But you are a 100% correct on that. But I don't want to change it because this is how we enjoy it. Yes. It really is, Delilah. It really is something else. Yeah, we don't need any topics, nothing. You guys are right. So I'm telling you right now that it's going to be a great day because I said it's going to be a great day. It's going to be an incredible weekend because I said it's here to see if I wanted it. Osada, you see. You're not understanding. What is here to see? This is the pathway that I said I'm going to do from day one, and I'm doing exactly what I said I was going to do from day one. People will come, people will go, people will come, people will go, and that's how it works. We just cycle them through. It's like a fish pond. They just cycle through. They get caught, and they're out. So, Delilah, what do we do here when we don't need a topic? What are we supposed to do here? We talked about nothing already in 30 minutes. Nothing at all. I have a topic. Do I do it? Somebody did ask for it, so I must, right, Gerard? I'm going to drive to a little store, but I am listening. Okay, good, Gerard. You're not on the moped, are you? Listen to me. If I did a Goodfellas analysis show, you are right. It's not me. Selfishly, I don't want you to grow the channel too much. We have such a special connection with you in the chat. I think it would go away. It will never, ever go away. This intimacy, so to speak, whatever you want to call this, Delilah, this will never change. This is my joy. I can't say it's my social life because I had a social life before YouTube. God, if I had to come to YouTube for a social aspect, it's what happened in life. If I needed YouTube for social, oh my God, that's terrible because the YouTube thing can end. What happens if you make YouTube your only social life and then it ends? Because you look forward to it every day or it's part of your life. And then one day it's over. See, we can end this YouTube thing right now. You know where I go? Where do I go? Where do I go if this YouTube thing ends right now for my social consumption? Where do I go? I'm going to give you one answer. Come on. One answer where Tommy Stigs goes socially at the time that the show is on. Where do I go? Come on. Hello? Nobody? It's good. That's a good one, but no. But yeah, I mean, no problem with that. Right down the block. That's one. What's the biggest social aspect for me if I don't have YouTube? Come on, guys. YouTube as your only social connection would not be good. You need real person. Yes. Pete Rizzolo got it right there. Pete got the answer. Pete got it right there. And Cinnamon Girl Club, I could go to the social club, Calandras. Yeah, they got a great table in Calandras where I could sit. But no, quite honestly, Pete's got it right. Pete knows because he knows how the stoop operates over here. So, yeah. It's Tony, the adult bookstore. You can't. No, never. No. Well, I kind of intermingled, but nope. Right to the stoop. Totally cool on the stoop. People just come around. They gravitate. They stop by. There's always somebody coming by the stoop talking. Always somebody. A jogger, a walker. That ex-con, that guy that did that 28 years, he's every day outside bouncing his ball. He's been doing it since he got out of jail after 28 years. He bounces his ball every day. The man that had a stroke, who used to walk shaking like this, now is doing well. Every day I see the growth. The bingo hall, that could be a good one. OnlyFans, Cheech says. Hello there, Bill C. Good morning to you. Yeah, and that would be that. And some of you I still talk to, so we are good. All right, let's get into John Denver. Why don't we do this a little bit? How about we get into John Denver? What do you think about that thumbnail, guys? Do you like that? We got Friday Coffee Talk Live at Tommy Stigs Social Club, 612-2026 Friday. Real talk, real people, real coffee. We don't just talk, we connect. I mean, these thumbnails say everything. Episode 163 for 2026. Wow. All right, let's get into a little John Denver. Let's see what we got. Now, listen, I kind of cut this list short. Let's check out some top songs by John Denver. Maybe we can get a little understanding of who this man was. I'm not sure who asked about John Denver.
Number 6.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine life, I got the old
Number 5.
leaving on a jet plane.
Number 4.
Sunshine on my shoulder.
Number 3.
Rocky Mountain High.
Number 2.
Come let me love you.
And number 1.
Take me home. Country road.
Well, there's a lot of different songs. There's a lot of different songs. You never heard of him, huh? Okay, so let's see what he's all about. Let's see what John Denver is all about. Let's go into it. Here is a list of John Denver's most iconic essential songs spanning the greatest hits, decades, fan folk favorites, and romantic ballads. Here we go. Here we go. Take Me Home, Country Roads. Sunshine on My Shoulder, Annie Song, Thank God I'm a Country Boy, fan favorites and folk anthems, Rocky Mountain High, Leaving on a Jet Plane, Back Home Again, Sweet Surrender, I'm Sorry, Fly. Wait, let's go over some fun facts. You did request. All right, I love it, sweetie, Underboss. Yeah, you see all the hits, they're there. He provided us with wonderful music that you don't realize. These are like songs that you just hear in passing, but they are impactful. His music was definitely impactful for a majority of the population. Listen, almost everybody can relate to a song. Sweetie, Brian Cavorcia, good morning. Everybody can relate to a song in some ways from John Denver. I mean, you must. You must. Fun facts about John Denver, born Henry John Duchendorf Jr. was an iconic American singer, songwriter, actor, and environmentalist known for bridging folk, country, and pop music. So, he might have been a pioneer of what today's country music is. Right now, he's getting flowers already. No doubt, 100%. Okay? Name and origins, we got that. Not a native Colorado. He was from Colorado, but not a native. Despite being the ultimate face of the Rocky Mountains in Colorado, John Denver was actually born in Roswell, New Mexico. The name changed. He was born Henry John. He changed his name in the 1960s when Randy Sparks, founder of the New Christy Minstrels, suggested wouldn't fit. So he changed his name. Early life and background. Accidental exemption. At the age of 18, he lost 2 toes on his right foot in a lawnmower accident. Because of this, he was classified as disabled and was not drafted into the United States military. He studied agriculture before finding success in music. John Denver briefly studied architecture at Texas Tech University. He utilized these skills later in life by personally drawing up the blueprints for his eco-friendly home in Aspen, Colorado, which at that time included solar panels. Some sad facts about John Denver. Okay. Yes, some sad facts about John Denver. Right now, he's got flowers because he made a huge impact on us musically. Despite his upbeat, wholesome image, John Denver's life was marked by deep personal tragedies, including a difficult childhood. Here we go. Severe bouts with depression, 2 bitter divorces, and a tragic, illegal final flight in which his experimental plane crashed into the Pacific Ocean in 1997. Here are the key tragic and sobering facts about the life of this musical legend, John Denver. Illegal final flight. Denver was legally not allowed to fly on the day of his death. 7 months prior, the National Transportation Safety Board denied his aviation medical certificate due to prior driving under the influence citations, meaning his pilot's license was suspended. A fatal plane design, while flying his experimental Route 10 long easy plane, Denver ran low on fuel. The aircraft's custom fuel selector valve had been improperly placed behind the pilot's seat. Investigators believe he lost control and crashed into Monterey Bay while twisting to reach the hard-to-access switch. Oh, man. A childhood of distance. Born Henry, he grew up with a strict, stern military father who rarely showed his affection. Because his family moved frequently, he was constantly the new kid and struggled to make friends. Lifelong insecurities, shaken public image for some problems in life, depression, and all these other things. So as far as I'm concerned right now, I gotta go with flowers for Mr. John Denver. This is just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. Ah, man. All right, I'm gonna talk about one song right now. Here, "Take Me Home," Country Roads. I want to listen to this quick of this. Just a quick. Where are we? Ah, there. This is just a quick opening of the song before I get into it. I'm gonna give you a couple of three lyrics, and then I'm gonna talk about the song right quick.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road.
Okay, so let's talk about this quite quickly. So from what I understand, this was about a horrible aspect of his life. Delilah should not have been flying. And he turned around to find the gas switch and he crashed. Very sad situation. No, you're right. What do you mean? Hot mess. I agree. CG2 wasn't supposed to fly. He could have done a lot more damage if he had not crashed in the water. Delilah, you're right on. It is a great song, Brian. Now, some of you might sing this throughout the day. Exactly, right? CG2 and listen, Delilah and CG2, you guys are right on point. No. That was absolute ignorance and selfishness to do something like that. He crashed because he placed it on the wrong side of the seat. He turned around to look for his gas meter and he crashed. No. There's no, but he still gets flowers. He only took himself out. Now, who's to say? Remember, he had deep depression. Who's to say? He didn't drop that plane. We'll never know. Delilah, check this out. Remember, investigative thing. Why no flowers, Bill? Why? He didn't do anything to anybody else. Why no flowers? Why are you taking his flowers away? Give me a good reason, and then I will reevaluate. But as of now, he's getting flowers. He may have, in fact, taken himself out. We go by what they say. The NTSB investigation back then was not what it is right now. They're supposed back then. There's no definitive answers at that time. So I gotta say, he could have done it. He could have done himself in. He had deep depression. You got to remember. Now, let's talk about "Take Me Home, Country Roads." Some might say that this song was about a nasty divorce, and he just couldn't get over it, and he walked away, and So the country roads were taking him home, sweet tea, and that is what the song, rumors of the song was actually. Let's see what it says. John Denver's "Take Me Home, Country Road" is not about a divorce, but it is a nostalgic anthem celebrating the comforts of a peaceful rural home. I get it. CG2, I would have never known. You know what I mean? We don't know. We don't even know because it's such a different time in life where we don't know. They didn't even talk the S word back then so much. Now it's common talk. Every single day we hear about it. We don't know the mental state of the man. However, a 2000 biographical TV movie, "Take Me Home," the John Denver story chronicles the breakdown of his first marriage. The cinematic dramatization portrays how the couple's divorce in 1982 was fueled by his constant touring and all these other things, and they grew apart. It culminated in the separation of and their struggles to cope with the end of the marriage. So, guys, can it possibly be? He's like, I'm going. I built this plane. This was my passion project. I've done my work here. It's time for me to go. Who knows? There's no way to know. We don't know. Let's get a couple of more bars of this song right here. Let's get a few more bars. And we could suppose possibly he felt that it was his time and he did himself in. We don't know, girls and guys. We just
all my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye, country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning hours, she calls me, the radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads, country roads.
all right. So, all right, guys. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know where we go with this one, guys. I don't know where we go with this one. It's just for me, and I learned some things this morning. If he was in that place in his brain, God grant him peace up above, okay? God grants him peace up above. We don't know the mindset of the individual, so we're going to give flowers because he really gave us some musical, really good music. I think he gave us some, just in my opinion, my personal opinion, he gave us some great music. These are all listened to songs. You all listen to these songs when you hear them. And I think Stony Tony, everybody knows these lyrics. You know what I mean, CG2? I think these songs, Bambi, I'm not sure about you, though. Bambi Palermo. I'm not sure about the Bambis of the world, the youngins, as we say, if they know any of this. I'm going to say no. Maybe it's over a certain age group that will recognize all of these songs. So thank you for the recommendation. I actually enjoyed learning about John Denver. Yesterday, I said to myself, what's tomorrow's show about? So I know. It is country music. It's originally country music. He's the first person to bridge country and pop, John Denver. Annie's song, that was his favorite. It was a deeply personal love letter to his wife. You see? You see, guys? You're right in the mix with it. So if it was you, Sweet Tea, wow, really, thank you, because I learned something today. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Pete, your parents had an 8-track. Oh, wow. Where is that? In your basement? Don't lose those 8-tracks. My Lord, if I can have an 8-track back. I think I had an 8-track in one of my cars. Patty Daly, are you still here? Is Patty Daly still here? Anybody older than me still here? Gerard Gerard is driving. I had a 1976 Chrysler Cordoba with the Corinthian leather. Ricardo Montalban. If you remember Ricardo Montalban, I literally had a 1976 Chrysler Cordoba. This car was tremendous, black, with the Corinthian leather from Ricardo Montalban. If anybody remembers these cars, I'm not sure. 1976 Chrysler Cordoba. I had it for a quick minute. It had an 8-track in it. It had an 8-track. You're a CD kid. And a portable Walkman. Yeah. You're older than me. Do you remember 1976 Cordoba having an 8-track? I did. Yeah, I think I had the 8-track in there. Gerard can definitely answer that question. I don't think any of you had an 8-track in the car. Bambi has no idea what an 8-track is. Stoney has no idea what an 8-track is. Joey Calabro, maybe. Gerard Socelli, I'm not sure. AOV, possibly. Osada, absolutely not. Yeah. Wow. 8 tracks, 8 songs. What happened to the world, guys? Yes. You didn't have an 8-track, just a cassette player. What was before track? I don't know. Older but don't know about cars. I didn't have an 8-track. I had an 8-track. Oh, I miss it, guys. Back then, cars came with an 8-track and a CB radios. Yeah. Wow. What great talk this morning about nothing. What great conversations. Okay, the first one to answer. Catholic or Machiavelli? Joey does remember. Catholic or Machiavelli? Come on, I got to do it every day. It's part of my being. Did their records play in the car? I believe so, yeah. From what I understand, they had a record player in the car. I don't remember. That's before me. See, I only remember 8-track. Machiavelli, Johnny. Johnny comes out of nowhere. Were you watching or no? You. Gianni comes out of nowhere, but Gianni's not a female. I always ask the female first. Hello, Todd. Waking up. Nice, mod on. Living the life of a movie star, waking up at 7:47. Mod on. Who's better than you? You got a smoking jacket on too, you aristocrat? 7:47, waking up. 4 tape cartridges. Wow. I listen while I'm working. Just a hot second. Okay, so I need a woman to answer. Machiavelli or Catholicism? Well, right now, what did you miss? I was in a meeting at the office. Johnny, the good man in the morning. Yes, you're in your red robe. 8-track in our caddies. Okay, giant ashtrays. Absolutely. My red robe. You aristocrat. Okay, I need a girl to answer. What's up, Polak? You just came in for the Machiavelli minute as well as the Catholic minute. All right, give me something here, girls. I need a woman to answer. Machiavelli or Catholic? Give me it. Polak saying hello to CG2. Love this crew. Just an incredible group of people. Polak, good morning from Pete Rizzo. How are you going to start the day any better than this right here? Even if you're hate watching, you know you're loving it. You know you're loving what you're seeing. I'm very confident about that. That's not arrogance or ignorance. I know even if you're hate watching, you love being here. What do you think? What do you think about that comment, Brooklyn? Oh, I answered yesterday, Machiavelli. It's Machiavelli first. Okay. Well, we're going to go with Machiavelli first. Even if you're hate watching, you know you're loving it. There's something about it that you can't not watch. I get it. I understand. I've been told this. My name has never been associated with an aristocrat. Never. Well, you wake up at 7:47. Working men do not wake up at that time. I've been hate watching here since day one. Yes. It's a good, hate watching's okay. Watch the numbers. He's at 30. Oh, all right. He's down at 30. Let this motherfucker go to 20. And that's what some people are watching saying right now. What's he going to say next? I'm unpredictable. Am I going to motherfuck a motherfucker that deserves to get motherfucked? Am I going to tell somebody go fuck themselves? Am I going to tell you go fuck your mother? No, I'm not going to do any of that. All right? So here we go. Machiavelli is up first. Let's see what Machiavelli tells us about. We got good things coming up, guys, here at the Social Club. All right, here we go. Machiavelli is first. Let's get into it.
Tommy Stigs explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli. I step inside where the cold truth cuts so carefully. Tommy Stigs explores the sinister mind of Niccolo Machiavelli.
Now, can you sit here at peace just like this? If you can't sit here and do a show this cozy, this confident, it's time to pack it in. Brooklyn, if they can't just sit back, relax, and do a show like this, I think it's over. You see how ALV sits in his office chair? Just chilling back there, nicey nice. You see how I sit in this clam chair? Just go with it. You see how I sit in the office chair when we do the wind down? I'm just totally cozy, comfortable. When it is not fun, as Ralph Mucci says, it literally is. It's time to be done. If you're not getting out of this what you thought you were going to get out of this, it's time to pack it in. I know that sounds like there could be a big level of disappointment. But after 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 years, if you're not getting this feeling that I have, do you feel my coziness right here? Do you feel my positive vibe right here? This is what it's supposed to be. Nothing uptight, no arguing, no fighting, no ridiculing, no criticizing, none of this. When it's no longer fun, it's time to be done. And that's what it is. I look forward to doing this every day. Next Thursday is Gianni Russo. I'm looking forward to doing Gianni Russo's show next Thursday. So look out for Gianni Russo. That's Carlo from The Godfather next week. Right now, Machiavelli. What was my message this morning? Okay. Oh, okay. Forgiveness and mercy. Machiavelli, Nicola Machiavelli. Brooklyn, settle in for this one. Stony Tony, check this one out. Gianni, you might like this one. Ladies, you might say Machiavelli is a garbage can. I don't like the messages. What do you think here, Bambi? Let's check out this one. So at times, I'm going to say this one more time. I don't want to sound like a broken 8-track going round and round, but I do align with some of Machiavelli's teachings. Do I align with everything he believed? Absolutely not. I'm not a sheep. I don't just follow blindly. I say some principles of Niccolo Machiavelli I align with and I apply. And had to at times. So here we go. Here we go. Let's check this out here. Niccolo Machiavelli, his view on forgiveness and mercy. He viewed forgiveness and mercy not as moral virtues, but as political tools. In Machiavelli's master work, he warned that forgiving betrayals too easily is a sign of weakness. He argued that mercy often invites further treachery, noting that men are quick to forget benefits, but slow to forget injuries. Key concepts of forgiveness. The trap of mercy. Niccolo Machiavelli famously suggested that it is safer to be feared than loved. Forgiving enemies without consequences erases boundaries and gives people permission to betray a ruler once again, as they may interpret leniency as a lack of resolve. Wow, pretty deep. Decisive action. Instead of forgiving, a leader should address threats decisively and swiftly and administer the discipline. It's sometimes presented as necessary to maintain long-term stability and order. Oh, I do align with this. The scale of punishment. If a leader must punish, Machiavelli argued it should be total. He believed that if one punishes lightly, the offender may plot revenge, but severe punishment removes their ability to harm the state, thereby establishing security. What a beautiful message today by Niccolo Machiavelli. He talks about pragmatism. While Machiavelli acknowledged that forgiveness proceeds from a generous soul, he believed this generosity often had no place in statecraft or ruthless competition. In Machiavelli's view, prioritizing the survival of the state or oneself over moral ideals was paramount. A ruler who is perceived as overly compassionate risks losing control over their state and their subjects. What a message today from Niccolo Machiavelli. I got to go with it. Divide and conquer. I mean, yeah, that's the part. He is something, man. And I got to say, Polak, Johnny, do you align with all of his teachings? People, do you align with some of his teachings? I think it's the key to peace. I gotta pull this through and think this through. And I do believe, Brian Courvoisier, that if you put Machiavelli's teachings all together, the end result is self-peace, being at peace alone. I'm going to go with kind of a yes, Johnny. But all of his teachings, maybe not. But I think overall, me studying Machiavelli for the last few years has brought me to a place where I have self-peace. I don't know if I can say in total. I don't know if I could say in totality, but I'm going to say in overall, I'm going to go with a yeah. Well, this is what he was. He was a weird-looking individual, yeah. But he made an impact. The teachings that he had from way back then are something. All right, let's go Catholicism right now. Let's see what we got for the Catholic Minute. Here we go. Where are we? Let's get into it.
He speaks of the blessed ones, faithful lives we've told for our heart. To Stigs, Catholic Minute, reading so.
Oh, we love Machiavelli. We love the Whitakers. Oh my God. Yes. He's a master manipulator. But he's a master manipulator, but he has self-peace. Catholic Minute. Hail Mary. Bow your heads right now. Everybody get into a zone. You all have something to pray about. You all have something to pray about. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. On June 12th, the Catholic Church primarily celebrates the memorial of St. John of Sahagun, a 15th century Spanish friar known for his peacemaking and defense of workers' rights. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Depending on the exact liturgical calendar year, June 12th may also have movable saints. Okay, St. John, wow. St. John of Sahagun, obligatory memorial, a 15th century Augustinian priest from Spain, known for his profound devotion to the Eucharist, his peacemaking among rival factions, and his defense of the poor and the working class. So that is most of my people, working class. So we have a patron saint today for us, those that are the working class. St. Leo III is also up here, the Pope who crowned Carlomangi as the Holy Emperor in 800 and defended the church during the turbulent times. There are some movable saints in collaborations, the Immaculate Heart of Mary, depending on the lunar cycle, the Blessed Yolanda of Poland. We have a saint from Poland. We have the Blessed Yolanda of Poland, widely observed by certain religions, by certain religious orders and regions. She was a 13th century Poor Clare nun known for founding a monastery and her charitable work in Poland. So the Polish get it today. This is wonderful. We have the patron saint of the working class, and we have the patron saint of Poland somewhat. Very nice today. If this affected you and you feel positive, how about you throw a little like or a thumbs up? I think we had some great messages this morning. I got to be quite honest with you. If I must say so myself, I think we had a nice impact this morning. I don't know. I feel good. Hopefully you feel what I feel here. Yeah, Amalfi Coast, yeah. Polak, I think we got it good today, man. I think we got it good today. I think we got a great message to a lot of people that needed to get it. Whatever. It is what it is. Let's go back to my stoop avatar right there. Stony. Oh my God, I can't with you. Joey Dell. All right, Joey Dell's out there doing his thing. Thank you, Delilah. You guys are sick in the head. Okay, let's go down a couple of 3 bullet points if you don't mind. Why don't we do it before I get out of here? Let's do a couple of 3 bullet points. I got some good ones. Here we go.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1. No, I won't do it to you. Dolly Parton. Hold on a minute. Dolly Parton's coming out with a Kawfee line. She's sick. She's not even well. She's got kidney stones all in her. She's not feeling well. Dolly Parton lost all the strength to perform, but she released a new cup of coffee called Cup of Ambition. How do you like that, Dolly Parton? God bless you. Coffee. Now, how can I get some Dolly Parton coffee? If anybody could point me in a direction or send it to the stoop, I would love to have some Dolly Parton coffee. I would love to have this. What are you kidding me? Dolly Parton has officially launched her own signature coffee brand, Cup of Ambition, in partnership with the Community Coffee. Inspired by her iconic 1980 hit song 9 to 5, the line features a variety of roasts, light, medium, and dark, designed to fuel your daily ambitions. Come on, this is great news. Here are some key details. The roast collection. The launch location is, okay, they made it public, but debut at the grand opening. Oh, she's going to have a travel shop. She's at Dolly's Tennessean Coffee Shop. God bless you. Travel stop location. The Tennessee Travel Stop is located at exit 22 on I-65, south of Nashville. Wow, there is a location. There's a Dolly Parton Coffee Shop now. National availability. If you can't make it to Tennessee, the coffee will be rolling out nationwide in ground coffee and K-cup formats at retail grocery stores and the mass market. I'm looking forward to getting me some Dolly Parton coffee. Wow, this is great. Huge Knicks parties are going to be happening in New York City. Here's what you got to do for crowd control. I'm going to say it one more time. Crowd control can be done with water hoses. Fire department hoses. Water keeps crowds away. Stop with the handcuffs. Stop with the guns. Stop with a taser. Your sister's ass. Use a water hose for crowd control. It will work. Listen to Tommy Stigs. And all of you dumbasses that are partying out there, you know where you're going if you get no. Listen to me, you stupid asses. If you act wild, you start wilding out, so to speak, after the Knicks games, and you start doing things and you get arrested, you're going to Rikers Island for holding. Now, go ahead. Take a pinch on a Saturday night after the Knicks game. Go ahead, take a pinch. You know where you're going until Monday? You're going to Rikers Island, you dumb bastard. So don't act up. Enjoy the game and go home. Stop kicking over cars, breaking windows. Stop. Just fucking stop. Okay. Cool show last night with George Bruno. At this time of year, when around here, as we see the Big Apple right there, I see New York City right there. It's right to my right. I can go outside on the roof and I can see New York City right there. You know, if I want to go up on the roof and get a suntan, because we can go up on the roof and just lay out, right? So you go up on the roof, you get a suntan, I can see New York City. But right now, it is smoldering. What is smog? Smog. It's smoldering from smog right now in New York City. So right now, we call it the baked apple. When we get these high temperatures, it's called the baked apple. When we have high humidity, we call it the steamed apple. If you go walk through New York City right now, the smells, the stench, the rats, roaches, mice, they're everywhere. I do not recommend New York City on these stifling days. Yes, Brooklyn, I'm right here. I got the view. I can go suntan on the roof and I could see it. I don't do it. I can do it. Okay. Yeah, we got 2 buildings here with the roofs. I can go suntan. Okay. All eyes are on the mass transit system right now. The city's a disaster. Please don't go. Yeah, Tar Beach, yeah. No, right now it's not a place to be, Brooklyn. AOV, it just stinks. Now, I would go to Chelsea, though. I got to tell you, I would go downtown. Yeah, I would go to Chelsea Bell and have a drink. on 8th. I will go. Chelsea Bell, nice. You can do there. But the other sides, the other lower, like Manhattan, like Little Italy, no. I'm sorry. It's filthy, dirty, disgusting. There's rats and roaches everywhere. I don't care what anybody says. All right? I don't care what anybody says. It's bad. It is not good right now. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Bambi. I'm going to try and get it. Wow, look at that. Bambi coming through. Thank you. All right, I'm going to see if I can get some. United States opens today in soccer. Now, listen, a lot of people are not soccer fans. I get it. There's not a lot of soccer fans out there. But the United States is now so people will like it a little bit. You'll root for your country. We'll be rooting for the United States, and we will watch. We have no fucking idea about soccer, the rules, and all the theatrics that go along with it. I saw a guy go down yesterday like he got his fucking leg amputated. They did the replay. The other guy didn't even touch him. He went down. He was fucking screaming like they took his leg off. 2 minutes later, he's running up and down the field. What are you doing with the theatrics, though? I can't, though. I can't. But I'll watch United States. I'll watch it. What are you going to do? But they got to stop with their acting. They could be great Hollywood actors, these soccer players. FIFA, loaded with ignorance. Now, I got a friend right now that's working with FIFA. I got a friend right now working with FIFA at the Meadowlands. Hello, Barry. And he said they are the most ignorant, arrogant people to work with. Arrogant, ignorant. They're from Switzerland. I guess the governing body for FIFA is in Switzerland. Jerk-offs. They are jerk-offs. Okay, this is what I understand. We have automated enforcement starting in New York City right now. On the buses, there are cameras. If you are in the way. Oh, God. Take a look at it, Patty. Patty Joe, take a look at it. You'll see it. Because now they do the replays. This guy didn't even touch this guy. Yeah. It's okay if you like soccer. Automated enforcement starting right now on the buses in New York City. So be careful where you're driving. Elon Musk, is that his name? He's about to become the first trillionaire. Now, does he have happiness in life? I don't know. But Elon is about to become the first trillionaire. Many crimes in New York City are down. Many crimes are down. Contrary to what you might see or hear here at the Social Club, crime is down in New York City. Murders are down. Robberies are down. A lot of crime is down. Unfortunately, domestic violence is up by 25%. Domestic violence is through the roof right now in New York City. Very sad situation, what's going on out there. Who's hitting their wives, you dirty motherfuckers? I didn't want to curse today, but I got to tell you, who's hitting their wives? We're up 25%. And I'm going to add that domestic violence is the most underreported crime going on. So it could be as high as 50%. So prayers out to these women that are getting hit. Bon Jovi taking some heat in the news. John Bon Jovi is taking some heat in the news. Yesterday or the other day, his wife was pushing the stroller, carrying a backpack, all kinds of shit. And he was having a coffee while she's pushing the carriage and all the stuff. All the paraphernalia you need for a baby. Backpacks, this and that. So John Bon Jovi getting a little fudge in the gall from the news because he wasn't helping his woman. He wasn't helping his young wife. Okay, I got two more. Hiring new teachers. New York City's going on a hiring blitz. They want to bring it down to as low, under 25 students per class as they can. I truly think, yeah, he's like 1,000 years old. Correct, Dayovi. These people are out of their minds. They're really nuts. They're out of their minds. They're out of their minds. These guys are having young. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, John Bon Jovi. What are you doing? You know they're going to be fatherless? He only carries notes. He's Bon Jovi. He only carries notes. Come on, Pete, with the punchline of the day right there. Yes, I am. I'm going right through them. Bang, bang, boom. Okay, so let's see if we can get it. You guys know about class sizes. Some of you are in the teaching industry. Some of you are parents. And they're trying to get down to 25 pupils per class in New York City. Hopefully they can do it. There's about 360 schools. Hopefully they can do it. Okay, restless kids. They came out with a restless kids study. They're still trying to understand how to work with the restless kids. And it is a problem. They're still trying to figure out how to work with restless children. Now, being an ADHD kid and someone that really never went to school, and there is a reason. They cannot, my attention span cannot be, it wasn't going to work, CG2. But maybe educators should take a different approach in their curriculum towards teaching the ADHD amongst them, because I do believe that we can be taught. You just got to think of an alternative way. Maybe you should do some research talking to people that have ADHD, and as an adult with ADHD, maybe get some input. Maybe these children can be taught, even though they are restless and they have ADHD. Believe me, they put me in a rubber room. What the fuck? They put us in a basement in a rubber room to control us. I was uncontrollable. So then you let us out into the world. What do you think we're going to do? We're going to wreak fucking havoc out there. We're going to steal cars. We're going to go with different women. We're going to do this and do that. I was like a ping pong fucking ball. I was like a, what's that thing? Pinball in Belleville, Silver Lake, North Newark, down the valley, up the hill, Rutan Estates, the Rec House, Branch Brook Projects, Garden Apartments, whatever they were. My mother hit me with the things, but it didn't really, So I got to tell you, there was probably a way to keep us to make us learn. Yeah, the medicine ball. Did he? Wow. That's great, Stoney. So listen, you crackheads. That is it for today. Let's see what Uncle Badass has for us today before we get out of here. I got to rock and roll. Uncle Badass, give me my morning message. It is Friday. Zelda C. What do you think should have been done with you? What do you think should have been done with you that would have helped you not be a ping pong ball? Well, they recommended medicine. They wanted to put me on drugs. Ritalin was the drug back then. My mother said, no, you're not putting that in my son's body. We'll handle this shit at home. I got a broomstick and a wooden spoon. So it was drugs. I think there could have been some curriculum changes. I think, I was totally out of control as a kid. So I think my path was not that good. And I was not on the right track. And what do you want me to tell? What do you want me to tell you? Yeah, Ritalin. It would have been Ritalin. All right, Barry, start that one. All right, let's see what Uncle Badass has to say. Yeah, my mother would not medicate Patty Joe. She said no. Yeah, no. Me, I'm just off. I'm out of my fucking mind. I still am. Here we go.
Fucking morning, it's Friday, and don't act like you don't hear it. You set that alarm yourself, so quit insulting your own word. Everyone's mentally checked out. That's the gap where you win. Losers clock out early on Friday. Winners finish the fucking job. The work you do while they daydream is your unfair edge. So stop negotiating with that pillow, motherfucker.
Whoa.
Rip it off and go collect what's yours. Want waking up to hit like this every day?
Wow. All right, Uncle Badass. He's right on with me. I like him. Exactly. Munchie, good morning. All right, listen, guys, I got to get out of here. Now, if you are that individual, if you got that effect on somebody, you take over their brain, you just get into their mind, and you just totally consume their brain. As a woman, you are more than a woman. So let's just say you are somebody's girl. Maybe you're doing hanky-panky with some woman. I'm just using hypotheticals here. Maybe you got that special individual that once in a while you have, how did Clinton say it? Sexual relations with. So is that individual more than a woman? I don't know. The answer is supposed to be more than a woman as a body, right? It's got to be in the heart and the soul. I don't know, Bambi. I'm just thinking out loud because I have this song right here. More than a woman to me. I think it's a good message. I don't know. Here we go. Let's go out. You are more than a woman to me. You are much more than that. Damanum bach, baby. Damanum bach. I gotta go. Oh, booty call. Okay, you could call it a booty call. Relations, whatever. Yeah. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Let's go out with Sarah Collins. She's going to take us out. Tommy Stig wishing you a blessed Friday. Friday. I'll see you guys later on. I got to go. Put that ass on speed dial. Get your happy ass over here. What? Get in the shower. Get clean. It's about to go down. But you are more than a woman. Ciao for now. Take us out, Sarah.
Girl, I've known you very well. I've seen you going every day. I never really looked before, but now you take my breath away. Suddenly you're in my life, part of everything I do. You got me working day and night, just trying to keep a hold on you. Here in your arms I found my paradise, my only chance for happiness. And if I lose you now, I think I would die. Oh, say you'll always be my baby. We can make it shine. We can take forever, just a minute at a time. Minute at a time. More than a woman. More than a woman to me, baby. More than a woman. More than a woman to me. Should it, more than a woman. There are stories old and true of people so in love like you and me, and I can see myself. That history repeat itself, reflecting how I feel for you and thinking about those people. Then I know that in 1,000 years I fall in love with you again. This is the only way that we should fly. This is the only way to go. And if I lose your love, I know I would die. Oh, say you'll always be my baby. We can make it shine. We can take forever, just a minute at a time. Minute at a time. More than a woman. More than a woman to me, baby. More than a woman.